What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so yes, going to be playing Major League Baseball 2K11 for the first time today. And, yeah. Figure since, the only the only baseball games I've played so far have been the MLB The Show ones. I figured I'd try a different one just for shits and grins, but yeah, either way. Yeah, playing this one for the first time. And of course, for the first game that I do in this one, we're going to be doing the rivalry of the Chicago teams. We got the White Sox taking on the Cubs, so yeah, let's see how this shit goes. Anyway, let's get this motherfucking party started.
A Windy City matchup. We'll see the Chicago White Sox taking on the Chicago Cubs. Baseball, Major League style on 2K Sports.
Interleague action highlighted in this game as the White Sox are on the road looking for a win. Aramis Ramirez, a big hit clutch player. Today we'll watch him. Welcome to Major League Baseball. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. 2K Sports right here on this Friday afternoon. It'll be Matt Garza, the starter. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
The manager has to keep an eye on Matt Garza early in the game. Watch how he's controlling those emotions. If he stays under control, his delivery stays in sync and allows him to command all his pitches.
Right now we've got a moment. Let's take a look at the lineup for the White Sox. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, if all or nothing, something you really love, Gary, then Adam Dunn's the guy you want to see. If he hits it, it's going to go far. Second deck, third deck, who knows how far he can hit one when he connects. But he will also strike out for you. But I love watching Adam Dunn play. He knows what his game's all about, and it's about hitting the ball over the fence.
And we've got Alexei Ramirez stepping in. He's going to lead his team off as we get ready for the first pitch.
All right.
Called strike from Garza. Count now goes to 0-1. The pitch. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2. So I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize.
Man, it's like
that
super
changeup
fucking
to try to
windy
get a
out
swing and
today.
miss.
It's kind of nice, though. It's also cloudy, so I don't have to deal with, trying to close my curtains to keep the sun out of my eyes. Again, the way my studio is positioned is really dumb because, again, the fucking sun comes into my eyes right, because the sun's rising in the morning, and I only ever record in the morning, so, yeah.
But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Here's how the Cubs
It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes.
And John,
Also, keep in mind, I did just wake up, like,
Yeah, keep an eye on
I don't know, 20 minutes ago, so I'm still kind of tired, so yeah, I may not be as expressive as usual.
He will shut down a running game if you give him a chance.
One out, nobody on. And Garza gets him swinging for the first strike.
Well, the Windy City rivalry, Cubs failed there as well in 2010. Not much went right. White Sox had the edge.
Strike two. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone. It's a great time to be a third party in Chicago when the Cubs and White Sox are playing. It's just fun to watch all that goes on.
Anytime you had a guy like Lou Piniella in 2010 against Ozzie Guillen, you got a lot of energy. And you've got a chance for the umpires to get aired out pretty much as well.
Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. The 1-2 pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Gordon Beckham showing patience. That'll even up the count.
Well, this broke a little bit too much out of the zone right here for a ball, but he's got to bring it back in. Rein that thing in a little bit.
Here's the pitch. That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Payoff pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. 3-2 on the way. Ball 4. He walked him.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
One away. Here's Paul Konerko.
Yeah, it sucks for the pitcher to have it end like that.
2010 season, but nothing went right. They ended up losing their manager and Lou Piniella. Mike Quaddy comes in. They trade away Derek Lee and started this process of flipping the roster.
Here's the pitch.
I love the sign in the background, Cola Pop.
That's
very creative.
Steve, only Bird played 150 games. You had to check your scorecard.
I mean, you know, have some health problems for sure, and some young players though getting opportunities. I mean, Tyler Colvin, Starlin Castro, some good young players starting to break in for the Cubbies.
Strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
And Paul Konerko
Striked his ass out. Or I should say struck his ass out. Striked his ass out? Wow. I don't even know how to speak my own fucking language because I suck so much ass. I'm such a great fucking commentator.
Going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And Alex Rios up. He's 4 for 21 career off Garza. 2 outs and a man on first. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0. He buries that one in there at the knees. 2-1. Line shot into center field. And that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen.
You have to like the aggressiveness on the bases here. Good piece of hitting.
Wow.
They're going first to third. You take the extra base. Those are the little things.
Yeah, that was a good move by him. He got 2 bases out of that shit.
For Adam Dunn.
It's a good fucking move.
That's just over the outside part of the plate. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
What have you done for me lately?
Here's the pitch. Ball. And Adam Dunn looks at that one for a ball. Only the second matchup lifetime going 1-for-1 off Garza. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2.
Oh, what a tough first inning right here. Up over 20 pitches. And
see if this
really
dude manages to not fuck up.
What have you done for me lately?
The 1-2 on its way. Fastball.
Ah, blew it.
Side retired. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. And the Cubs, their first chance coming up. And it's Kosuke
All right.
Fukudomi at the plate. He'll get things started here in the home half of the first. Here's the first pitch to Fukudomi. Strike 1. Floyd gets him swinging.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Here's the pitch. Line towards second. Beckham's got that one.
Yeah, and his ass is out.
Is set down. Show you the lineup Mike Quaid's put together for this game. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, a guy that's been given a chance to play and proven he can play every day at the major league level, Marlon Byrd. Just watch him play. The effort that he gives on every single play, plus the joy and enthusiasm that he has for the game of baseball. He's never going to disappoint the crowd who's come to see guys give 100%, because he will do that every inning of every game.
And Starlin Castro will dig in with one out.
When you break down the numbers for the White Sox in 2010, they say playoffs. They're a solid hitting team, good pitching staff. They run the bases. A lot went right, but just didn't get the breaks to keep up with the Minnesota Twins.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0. White Sox trying to find the magic to put them ahead of the Twins. Hope that their defense being better might do it. It was a little better, but not quite enough.
Just not enough. So they're going to need something to be a little bit different to move forward this season.
Ball 3. Castro with a selective eye gives himself a shot at a good pitch to hit. At the belt, Floyd kicks and throws. Fastball, that's over for a strike. 3-1.
Even on a 3-0 count, you don't want to make it that fat a pitch when you throw it to the plate. You better not throw it again. 3-1.
And that one's going to miss. That'll be ball 4. He'll take first base.
That base on balls doesn't help anything for this pitcher. Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
Marlon Byrd here, runner on at first.
Well, not only a frustrating year for Gavin Floyd in 2010, but a frustrating year for Ozzie Guillen and the White Sox pitching coach. An up-and-down season, very inconsistent. I think, though, he has the potential and the stuff to turn it around.
Swung on, that is hit. 1, but he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1. Good baseball and a good job. Let's take a look.
You know, we talk about team in baseball, and that's where you see it a lot of times on defense.
And here's our
Yeah, good move by the pitcher catching that
Floyd's
shit.
ERA early on, John, was really high. April, over 6, over 5 in May. He didn't get it together until he got into June.
You know, it's interesting. The White Sox were such a streaky team in 2010, and each of their players had their own kind of streaks during the course of the season. Floyd's too good and has too good a breaking ball to struggle as much as he did in certain months.
He delivers. Strike 2, and Ramirez will be a contact hitter now.
Well, he saw that breaking ball right out of the pitcher's hand. You see this cut he had. This is a power swing right here. He's trying to go yard.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Big swing and a miss for Ramirez. Strike 3, and he is out.
Yeah, so not really much luck there for the Cubs.
He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And it'll be the White Sox.
All right. So, yeah, tied game heading into the second. So, stay tuned for the second inning coming up next. And, yeah, till then, peace out.